Hey there, today is Wednesday, December 21st. We're reading Job 18, 19, and 20, and Psalm 141, and Revelation 15. Now, typically, I try to stay in the first category of things. So it'd be the Job passage in the Old Testament narratives and those things. Occasionally, I'll skip over to Psalm or something like that. And today I wanted to read Psalm 141 with you because it really, I think, is a powerful reminder for this season right now. And this is a season that we're in, especially this week, as we're headed toward Christmas Day. And we're visiting family. Maybe you're traveling or you have relatives traveling in. And these might be people that you just don't see that often, but you're related to, but there's a reason you don't hang out a lot. Maybe you have some differences, maybe you have some difficulties. This is a good reminder for us. Psalm 141. Let me read this and I'll just break it down. And what God was saying to me is I prepare also for all kinds of Christmas gatherings, and I'm at the stores and they're crowded and people are they're jerks, let's be honest, and I can be a jerk sometimes, and we got to figure this whole thing out. So in Psalm 141, a psalm of David, David writes and he says, I call to you, Lord. I call to you, come quickly to me. Hear me when I call to you. May my prayer be set before you like incense. May the lifting of my hands be like the evening sacrifice. He calls out, says, God, hear me. Let me look to you and hear me when I call out, God. And then he begins to ask God to be with him. He says, set a guard over my mouth, Lord. Keep watch over the door of my lips. I wonder how often maybe you need to ask God, protect me. God, maybe we'd break it down like this. God, help me learn how to shut up sometimes. Let me learn how not to talk. There are times I speak too quickly. I am quick-witted. I am sarcastic. I can be cutting with my words. God, set a guard over my mouth. Put a door on my lips. Keep watch over that. God, protect me, because I don't want, in this holiday season, I don't want to have to go back and apologize because I regret things that I said to people I do in fact love. Please don't let me go do this, God. Set a guard over my lips. He says, do not let my heart be drawn to what is evil, so I take part in wicked deeds, along with those who are evildoers. Do not let me eat their delicacies. Do not let my heart be drawn. I think David could be saying to us, God, please don't let us be drawn toward things that are tempting and that are evil. Maybe you have family that are not believers. They're not followers of Jesus. And when you get with them, you are tempted to do things, to drink things, to say things, to watch things, to go places that you know God would not have for you. Do not let my heart be drawn toward evildoers, toward evil things. He says, let a righteous man strike me. That is a kindness. Let him rebuke me. That is oil on my head. My head will not refuse it, for my prayer will still be against the deeds of evildoers. He says, God, let me be reminded and held accountable by people who want to follow you just like I do. That's what we want. That's what we want. I would encourage you this season, ask people to hold you accountable. When people look at you and say, I don't think that's what you really wanted to say, don't respond angrily. Say, you were right, humbly and contritely, and apologize. The rulers will be thrown down from the cliffs. The wicked will learn that my words were well spoken. They will say, as one plows and breaks up the earth, so our bones have been scattered at the mouth of the grave. But my eyes are fixed on you, sovereign Lord. In you I take refuge. Do not give me over to death. Keep me safe from the traps set by evildoers, from the snares they have laid for me. Let the wicked fall into their own nets while I pass by in safety. That is our cry. This week, this holiday season, I ask that you also would fix your eyes on the sovereign Lord, that you would ask him to guard your mouth, to protect your words. You would ask him to bring people to hold you accountable. He would keep your heart from straying toward evil things, so that every single person you interact with this holiday season would see the heart that God has put in you, and they would see the direction your life is going. And I pray that they would see your eyes fixed on the Lord. This week is one of the number one opportunities you have all year to show the love of Christ in a very real and tangible way to people who might not know it. And this is a time of year that they're going to watch and they're going to listen, and you have an opportunity to make an impact. This week, let Psalm 141 be the cry of your heart. So I'll see you again. You are sent.